Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? You know, last week in TGW, I provided a community-wide exclusive. Well, tonight, you're in for a treat. Once again, tonight, TGW has made its way on Minecraft, the Xbox One Edition, and I get to provide yet another community-wide exclusive as we're getting set for the match of the ages, whenever I completely decimate Minigun Killer 10 in my main event match, when I get to destroy him, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be so much fun when I get to finally pummel your Hall of Fame hero. Thanks for joining us here at GameSide. Adrian Matt at GameSide here tonight, and folks, again, I cannot wait for this entire exclusive. In just a moment, I'm going to provide to you an exclusive that you never thought I'd provide to you, and it will be taking place tonight at the end of this broadcast as we save the best for last. And can you imagine Minigun Killer 10? Can you imagine what he's feeling right now? What is running through his mind? Probably thinking, oh my god, I can't believe Adrian Matt is in my mind. How can I focus in the match on the 16th of April? How can I do this? Well, guess what, Minigun? Each and every single week, I'm going to be in your mind, and on the 16th, I'm going to exploit that whenever I completely make you look like a fool on April 16th. April 16th is just really near, and I really cannot wait, though. I mean, I'm on the edge of my seat. The goosebumps have goosebumps. Everybody's talking about this. Did you guys know that President Biden actually sent me the text? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson actually got the chance to text me a couple of minutes ago. He actually said, quote, "Hey, Adrian, I'm getting set for this match. I really cannot wait for you to win. It is going to be a really influential victory on the 16th of April. I promise you," this is what he's saying, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, "I promise you I'll be watching with my family, so my family members also get inspired for how much of a true warrior you really are." This is a real text message. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Minecraft Xbox One Edition. It's every man for themselves. And it's come down to this. There are 5 superstars in the game. Remember the rules. Every single person for themselves. You got to do what you can to try to pick up the, well, it looks like you have the weapons scattered throughout the map. Try to pick up those said weapons to make sure you completely destroy your opponent, which we saw last week in TGW, happening yet again tonight. And we'll be seeing it in the foreseeable future whenever I completely destroy Minigun as well. So a lot of similarities, really, what's going to be happening from this game and also the game on the 16th when I destroy Minigun Killer 10. Although I do want to preface this by saying that we don't even know which game just yet. So I promise you, though, I will reveal the game sometime in the future. Gives me the advantage. I've been training in this particular game. And ladies and gentlemen, I cannot begin to tell you what I've been learning, what I have been being taught by my gracious trainer who decided to train me over the past few weeks, will continue to train me over the next few weeks. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this trainer truly is a high caliber athlete. He's been training me for so long for me to be trained for this match. And I've been learning a lot of the maneuvers, the techniques, all the different things I need to learn for my match on the 16th of April. Anyhow, I'm also being told right now, according to the producers, that Minigun Killer 10 is watching. He will be watching me expose his... Well, actually, we'll get to that tonight and out. And there's Octopus, of course, in this match. There's only 53 seconds and counting in this match, though. I believe there are 4 superstars left. Now, let's talk about the scoreboard, though. It is Octopus and Piper and Nicholas, all with 1 point apiece. If there is a draw, if all these superstars are still standing by the end of the time limit, then it will actually end up being a draw based on the amount of points. But if there's a final superstar standing, that said superstar will get the entire victory. And it has come down to this, the 3 superstars right now, Nicholas, Raider, and Randomizer. But wait a minute, the matchup is unloading right now. You gotta watch out here. There's the huge fall, and the superstar, that's Nicholas, who actually faced a huge fall, is now recuperating with his health, using all the apples to recuperate, to reassess his health. And I think at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see a tie, I think. However, it could perhaps be someone else's victory in just a moment. We're about to find out in 2 seconds. And the winner will go to, and it was actually Nicholas who won. And I believe they actually gave Nicholas the win there, was because of the fact that Nicholas may had all the armor. Nonetheless, he won the matchup. We're getting set for more matches up next on Minecraft. And we are back for more Minecraft action. It is every person for themselves. All the superstars are live at the moment, have the chance to be the last man standing. We're about to find out who that may be in just a moment. But there you see the environment here in this Minecraft dojo. Oh, look at this. There is a huge fall. It probably took a couple of different hearts away from this young man. Nonetheless, though, it is Raider Wings, Nicholas still alive, Raider Wings red, and Icy Piper. So all these TJW superstars have the chance to make sure that they have the ability to be the last man standing. And there's Nicholas up above, reassessing the amount of weapons he had. He right now has some sort of weapon. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. It looks like a stick to me. Maybe a sword. It's a overpowered sword, I believe. Nonetheless, he's going to be searching for the opponent so he can knock them down. And that's exactly what you got to do. You got to try to eliminate your opponents. But a best strategy would be to kind of stay away from all the other opponents, try to survive, eat your apples, and stay away from them to allow each other to kill each other so they can actually be the last man standing. And that's exactly what Nicholas was doing right there, making sure that he is going to be the last man standing. There's Raider on the other side, though, using the arrows, the bow and arrows, trying to knock down the across the map. This is an interesting dilemma that is developed here in TJW. The randomizer right now with the weapon in hand. Uh-oh, you got to watch out.
Oh my God.
Raider Wings and Icy Piper. I'm not quite sure what is going on here. I don't think they're going to be attacking each other at the moment, at least. And what is Icy doing? Icy, it looks like just gave all the armor and the weapons and all the food? Is that what just happened to Raider Wings? Well, I guess it's a little bit of a trust factor here in this game, but remember, it's every person for themselves. I think these three are actually friends, ladies and gentlemen. So a little bit of a cooperation that has transpired, these three at the moment. But remember, to win the match, you have to be the last person standing, so you can't really trust your fellow gamers in this game. But I think Icy is now starting to lose some life. You can see in the distance, Icy's losing some life, so perhaps maybe in just a matter of a moment, she's going to be eliminated, perhaps. We're not quite sure. There's Nicholas looking around, Raider Wings as well. Remember this matchup brewing here. And uh-oh, look at this. Yeah, there we go. Icy Piper just starved to death. And now the match is breaking down from behind. There's Raider Wings. And now Nicholas attacking both Raider. It is a 2-on-1 situation at the moment. A 2-on-1 could be developing in just a moment. Nicholas having the guts to actually stand for himself and go against the two superstars. Because remember, both Raider Wings and Raider Wings the guest are going to be working together, you would imagine, until all superstars are eliminated, so they then can attack each other to see who's the best. But it's Nicholas right now, who's still in the game, was trying to thwart the plans from Raider Wings and his partner here. Going to be quite interesting to see what Nicholas is going to be doing in just a few seconds. That's the story in this matchup. Can Nicholas somehow override these two? Can Nicholas somehow, some way, actually survive the 2-on-1 assault? Look at this. The showdown has developed. And now here comes Wings. Wings, both superstars, both of them are going after Nicholas. And Nicholas realizing that he has to hightail it so he can survive. But the question is it enough? And Raider, both of them at that. Raider Wings one and the second one attacking Nicholas. Nicholas in trouble now. The clubbing blows right into the midsection. You gotta watch out. Nicholas is in trouble. A 2-on-1. Huge assault really taking place right now on Minecraft. My God, Nicholas still in this though. But remember, Nicholas does have the armor, the golden armor to assist him. There's the shot you saw for a moment. Raider was on fire yet again. That can assist Nicholas. The Raiders now going back into the They were going back into the loot, trying to pick up more weapons, perhaps. There's 20 seconds left. Can Nicholas actually do the impossible? Can he actually somehow, some way, attack these two? Nicholas, you gotta be impressed by this man. It is a 2-on-1, and Nicholas is really bringing the fight to the two. There's 6 seconds left. I'm not quite sure who's gonna win, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, actually, it may very well be Nicholas, and he has the point. And it's indeed Nicholas. Nicholas just won. Nicholas, against two superstars working together, still had the chance to win the match, and indeed did. That was a pretty good matchup here tonight. Nicholas actually won. That was the story right there. 2 against 1, and that one won. Nicholas, congratulations, got the point. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I really do have the community-wide exclusive coming up soon, and I really cannot wait for that. That will be taking place after the final round, which is, again, going to be taking place up next in the Gaming Weekly. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the main event. We're getting set for this match for the final time. It is the Hunger Games in TJW on Minecraft, the Xbox One Edition. Every person, again, has to do what they can to try to pick up the loot, try to do what they can to try to eliminate everyone, and be the last person standing. It is a tough task, however, it can be doable. As we saw moments ago, Nicholas was doing the impossible as he beat two superstars at the moment, but there is Nicholas who continues to slay, and I think Nicholas may have indeed the edge in this matchup due to the fact that he continues to win and win and win. He continues to win, he continues to impress, and you can see already Nicholas with the first point of the matchup, with a clubbing blow right right into the back of the neck of this superstar. Moments ago, you saw the randomizer just went out. The methodical pace begins to build, perhaps. Remember what happened this past round, though. Icy Piper, along with the 2 Raider Wings, were working together all in one unit. So, I mean, you got to believe for Nicholas, it's going to be in Nicholas' vested interest to make sure he knocks the superstars down one by one so they don't group up and actually over-topple Nicholas. And that's what Nicholas has just done right now. Nicholas just destroyed Raider Wings Red, meaning that now it is cut down to 2 superstars against 1. At least we can only imagine. Again, if you recall, in the previous round, it was 3 against 1. There's Icy Piper. Icy may be the next victim right now. Nicholas is wasting little time. You gotta be kidding me. But there's the other Raider. The other Raider seems to be a little bit more frustrated at the moment over the fact that his partner was taking down my Nicholas. And Raider Wings now opening up the chest there, try to pick up more weapons perhaps. We're about to find out what's going to happen next in the next couple of minutes in this matchup. And there's Nicholas from the top, like an eagle, like a hawk, from the top, attacking the superstar. And I think that was a little bit of a showboating there for a little bit. So 54 seconds, as you can see at the top of your screen. I think it's safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, unless if Nicholas does not get eliminated in the next 47 seconds, Nicholas will indeed be the winner of this match. But Nicholas right now continues from Raider Wings, and I think the reason for that is because Raider realizes that Nicholas is going to win the match unless he's eliminated, unless Nicholas is eliminated. And you gotta watch out, the 2 battling right now, and Nicholas went down and out. Nicholas is out. So now Raider was able to knock down Nicholas. What a developing story. The man with all the momentum was eliminated. That means Raider Wings is going to win the matchup. In the next 19 seconds and counting, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see if Nicholas, I should say Raider Wings, is going to win. Now attacking Icy. I guess they had no other choice. They were working together for quite some time, but now that these 2 are the last 2 standing, they have no other choice but to attack each other. But it doesn't really matter because right now, folks, congratulations to one Raider Wings, who won the match tonight. That is how physical this match really is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Minigun Killer 10 is not here at the moment. But guess what? Guess who's here live and in person? Me, Adrian Matt. And I have yet another worldwide, another community-wide exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. One that you're not going to want to miss. Next. Can I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, I have brought to you a community-wide exclusive this past week. Whenever I invited former best friend of Minigun Killer 10, Yellowish Object, last week to tell all of you in this community how much of a gutless fraud Minigun Killer 10 truly is. Man, it was so heartwarming, though. It was so touching to see the best friends together again. It was so much incredible. It was so great to see 2 best friends reuniting in one night. I want to relive this moment, ladies and gentlemen. I want to relive what happened this past week dealing with Minigun Killer 10 and Yellowish Object. Best friends and friends again, all together again. I want to take you back to this past week in TGW, this past week in the Gaming Weekly. And if you missed it, you truly missed one of the greatest, and I mean greatest, exposés ever. Check this out.
Because he's a snake. Back in TRW, he used to bully me, make fun of me, just because of the way I was. And trust me, back in the Community Wars Part 3, it felt damn good to literally empty a full clip to his face. And trust me, dude, all that stuff and suffering you did to me, I will never forgive you.
And I quote, I will never forgive you. You know, Yellowish Object was so appreciative of the fact that I allowed him to come out here last week in TGW and say his piece, that he actually allowed me to do something that's never been done before. He gave me a gift. And from what I understand, it's more than what you ever gave to him, Minigun Killer 10, in a friendship. Nonetheless, Minigun Killer 10, you must be so proud. Because Yellowish Object provided me with the Minigun Killer 10 family photo album. Your former best friend had all the pictures that you publicly posted, and he allowed me to finally unveil it tonight in TGW. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because in order to understand how a person really is all about, you have to look back in their past and see how much of a gutless fraud they were like Minigun and see how they were raised. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I get to present to you the Minigun Killer 10 family photo album, and tonight I'm going to basically unveil the first photo of the batch. Ladies and gentlemen, Minigun's father, William Compton. Oh my God, take a look at this guy. Look at this guy. Minigun, your father looks like a dork. And if you're watching on Twitch, well, you can't see the photos, but on YouTube it'll be edited in. Nonetheless, Minigun, your father looks so much like a dork. What is this? Oh, I like this photograph, by the way. The proud graduation day of Minigun Killer 10. You know, can you imagine what the family members of Minigun are actually going through their minds right now? They're probably looking at Minigun right now and saying, man, this guy could have been someone successful in life. This guy could have been doing extraordinary things in his life, but he decided to be an embarrassment in his entire life. Oh, what about this photograph? A young Minigun Killer 10 and his father out in the park. Hey, Minigun, your father looks like a midget. And here we go, the final photo. I saved the best for last, folks. In this photo, there we see Minigun along with his mother 3 days before she passed. And what must be going through the mind of this woman? Do you think this woman probably was thinking, my God, someone please put me out of my misery. I can't stand my own son. You know, I got the chance to actually do some research over the past week and got a chance to talk to a lot of people who known Minigun through the years. And Minigun Killer 10, if you're listening and watching, they all said the same thing. The common denominator being that you and your family members are nothing more but a bunch of cowards and a bunch of bullies. You know the kind, the self-aggrandizing braggers, by the way, the self-aggrandizing bullies that like to talk a big game until somebody steps up to them and puts them in their place. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing to you, Minigun. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing to you, Mr. Bully, when I put you in your place on April 16th. You know, Minigun, I finally realized that you, your aunt, your uncles, your brother, your father, and your mother, your late mother. I finally realized that all of you are nothing more but a bunch of losers. And on April 16th of 2022, not only will I desecrate the name of Minigun Killer 10, but on April 16th, in my first ever main event match against Minigun, I promise you, I will indeed desecrate Minigun's family. Thanks for joining us tonight, and wait until next week as I have my final community exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss it next week.